Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 6 of 21 Days to Success. Congratulations! You are here, you are committed, and you are working hard to get to that 21 day. So this program, right, is making you work really hard. I know some people have said, "Well, I've been doing this." Um, but I feel like even when you have been doing it, like doing it with more people, it feels a different energy. Like it brings you to a different place somehow. So the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about today is to personalize everything you do. Like we have been told again and again and again about when you find a post, make it yours and make it, like with your style. And I'm gonna go a little farther. Like anything you do, put your name on it. There has been leaders that, and they are leaders, like the top earners, that they put their name on everything. They put their website on everything. Like I have been working on my mark. Now I'm going to show you. And I started this before I even started. Like I was doing this before I started these 21 days, and I was like, oh, I'm doing it right. So let me share. So you have to put your mark on everything that you're doing. It has to be Christy. It has to be Charity. It has to be Kayla. It is, and sometimes, and I say this for experience, I used to copy everybody and their cousin, and sometimes you just have to. I mean, like if you have no ideas, well, do it. But try to make it personal. So this is my page, and I started doing a hashtag Trascendiendo al Éxito. Caroline, how do you translate that one? I had tried. Tell you the truth, I don't know what to do, how to translate it.
I have no idea. Éxito is success.
It's like becoming successful, but it's more like on your way, like discovering success. And I started my own hashtag, and I actually opened a blog, which I have only write twice on it, which I should probably start doing more on it. But that's my hashtag, and anytime and see like my pictures, they have that on them. Trascendiendo al Éxito, they all have it. And I do that with, I think it's PixArt. So everything that I do that is mine has that hashtag. Like all of my pictures, the pictures of food, anything that I have, it has that hashtag. So you have to personalize everything you do has to have your mark. My friends keep talking when I'm working. They should know better. So see, all of my pictures, at least on this page, have that. And I try to do it I started doing it on my personal too. When I read that, when I went to day 6, if I do it, it has to have my mark. If it's not mine, then I won't do it, but most of it has that. Even this one, like I take the nice ones from the company and I do my hashtag, like Trascendiendo al Éxito. Everything has Trascendiendo al Éxito. And then my YouTube, you have noticed too that has Trascendiendo al Éxito too. So find yours. Find what you want to, find what you want your mark to be. And just make it yours and go with it. So you have to put that on whatever you do. And we have to be the best in everything we do. And when you do your task, some people just do the task. But I have seen the task on the chat, and most people like go over and beyond to make it look really nice. I was never the one in high school or anywhere where I will do like anytime I saw something that's like, wow, how did they become with that idea? How did they do that? Because my imagination never went like above that until now. So always try to do the best. Everything that you do it with excellence. Be the rock star. Be the rock star that you want on your business. And today, I think we already spoke about this, about creating your environment and saying before you're going to do something, you know, like, I'm going to be successful, this person is going to sign up. So create that every day. We need to step out of the drama. We need to just focus on what we're doing. Do not look left or right. That's what we talked about yesterday, right? Don't look right or left. Just focus on one thing. And that thing is get your task done and go for it. Well, this has to be addressed. You know, sometimes we don't have the best attitude towards our business. And like we said at the beginning, there are some things that we don't like to do in our business, but we have to. It's just like college. In order for us to graduate, we have to go through all the subjects, not just the ones that we like. So whatever we do, even if it's something that we don't like, we have to do it with the best attitude, because one day with a bad attitude will make you go behind 1 week. So if you have a bad day where you didn't kick the cat and you took it to someone, that is going to make you go back 1 week. 1 week of bad attitude will make you go back 1 month. And 1 month of bad attitude will make you go back 1 year. So you have to like put a filter on everything. Is it really important that I have this attitude? Is it really important that I have to win this argument? Is it really important that I have to complain about this? Can I just let it go and create my surroundings and create this context of happiness and peace around me? And can I just take it easy? No, because sometimes as women, we do this. Like, we are so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going all the way up here. And then something happened like, oh, I really hate this business. I don't like it. I am so unhappy with this. I'm just thinking I'm just going to quit. And then someone signs up. Oh, wow, this business is wonderful. I'm doing this. I'm going to be a diamond this month, you know, and you go all the way. And you have this going up and down, like you really change your attitude and the way you're behaving about your business all the time. And what happens is your family, your husband, your boyfriend, your mom, your cousin, whoever is living with you or spends more time with you is noticing that. And what happens is they're going to tell you to quit, because of course they like when you're very happy, but it's more noticeable when you are not that happy. And that's why we need to learn to control our impulse. We really need to control the way that we're taking things and not go like that all the time. We need to learn how to be calm and take it the best way it is, because we don't want to go back 1 week or a month or a year just because our bad attitude, okay? So you need to control your lips and the way that we talk. We in It Works are very casual about how we dress up. We're, you know, like we are sporty, we're casual. We don't wear like dressy stuff, but we do have to look clean and nice and smell good. Like, even if you just smell like you just have, and I don't know, your facial on or something, you know, just smell clean. Smell like, be nice, look nice. Because the way people look at you is the way they're going to treat you. And even if you're not wearing something like super dressy, at least be respectful and don't go out in pajamas to do a one-on-one. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. We are casual, but we're not that casual. So we need to control that, and we need to have we need to have a level, everything level up. Okay, because we are going to be, we're going to take our family with that. And the Bible says that the women, the knowledgeable women will build their house, and the other one is going to destroy it. So always, if you get really mad, if you're going through a situation, just count to 10. or 100 or 1,000, but do not let it out. Breathe, and remember, you're not doing this. You're just going to be neutral, and you're going to keep going the way that you're supposed to be professional. And that's another thing. I don't think I have ever heard anyone in our team like use bad language or, you know, anything like that, at least not on our team, but that's something to keep in mind. If you find someone like that in your team, they need to be talked to. We can't go as professionals speaking like that, like using bad language. How would you call that, Caroline? Because you know me. Maybe I'm not being clear with that.
Profanity?
Ándale. Mm-hmm.
Potty mouth.
Potty mouth. There you go.
Yep. So we really need to watch those areas because, like I said, we don't wear that fancy clothes or anything, but we do have to be professional in all the other ways. In the way we treat people, in the way that we conduct ourselves, everything. So, the frog number 6. Let me find it first. Number 6. Where are you, froggy, froggy? Oh, 7, okay. Almost there. Number 6. Focus on the key results area. This principle is about focusing on what you are working towards. Every job can be broken down into key results areas, which are results you must achieve and for which you are responsible. For example, the key results areas for management are planning, organizing, staffing, delegating, supervising, measuring, and reporting. And even though we are not working for anybody, reporting is important. You know, like if you have a question or you're not very sure that you're doing a good job on something, you always have Caroline to say, hey, Caroline, do you think this is a good way to be putting this up? Always ask. If you're not sure, we are always here for you. And I just mentioned Caroline because she's everybody's upline, but my team knows that they can come to me anytime too. Identify your key results areas and list your responsibilities for each. Then grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in each result area. Where are you strong and where are you weak? Okay. So we are going to find out on those key areas on which ones we are strong and we are not. Then we are going to present that to our upline, and we are going to ask the person for an honest evaluation. This is only to be better, and we have to be open to their opinion because it's going to help us be better distributors and leaders. Then share that with your team or with your husband. And make this a habit. Always, like I said, if you have a question about something, just ask. You should always be improving, okay? So this is the frog number 6 that we're going to eat. We are going to make a list of the things that we do in It Works, and then we're going to say, you know, like, what is it that you're doing? Let's see, how are you in commitment? How are you in leadership? How are you in training? Did you go to the trainings? And so what I did send Caroline a list of things. And like I said, okay, so on commitment, I think I'm on like 70%. And she said, no, Mari, you're not 70%. You're higher than that. You're putting yourself short in that one. And that was my problem most of the time. So I did that. And then like, what else did I send you, Caroline? Was it like commitment?
Did you say one about using product? I think that was one. Being a product of the product, was that one?
Yes, being the pros of the product.
I would have to go back in our messages.
Yeah, me too.
Because I didn't even know that, I mean, you're always working on your business, but I didn't know you were doing like a special training, and I got that message and I was like, this is the weirdest day ever. I don't know. I thought you were like trying to quit or something. I was like, why is she sending me this message? Like, I was like, okay. And then I figured she must be doing some book or evaluation or something. But at first I was like, okay, I'm going back.
Yeah, I'm sorry to scare you like that. No,
okay.
it was
I found it. I went back in our messages.
Okay.
Enthusiasm, discipline, dedication. Lealtad is like loyalty.
Loyalty. Mm-hmm.
Loyalty. Compromise, integrity. Autoaprendizaje is like self-evaluation, or what is that one?
Self-learning.
Self-learning.
Mm-hmm.
Taking care of myself, leadership, integrity, confronting fears, reading, and going to training.
And if you find something else that you want to be evaluated on, feel free to add it.
It was really good. I think it's really good to look at ourselves honestly, you know, and not only look at ourselves, but ask other people what they see, because we don't see what they see.
Mm-hmm. Kayla, you're here twice. Okay, so did you all get that? The areas that you're gonna be evaluating yourself on? Okay. I only saw Christy writing them down. That's why I was asking. If you are asking on the chat, I'm gonna be like, you were supposed to be writing them down. I only saw Christy writing them down. Well, I'm sure Danielle is writing them down too, but she's just smiling at me. Okay, so remember at the beginning, the first thing we did was to go out and blitz people and get their numbers. So we got 10 the first day, and then we got 10, I think it was number 4. So now, from now on, every day we're gonna get 3 new names. Every day, names and phone numbers. Every day when we go out, even if we don't go out, we're gonna get 3 new people. If you don't go out and you want to work this from home, you're gonna be calling people or messaging people and asking them for referrals. But you need to have more than 100 people a month, new people on your 100 list. Then we are going to sell 3 products. We are going to sell 3 products, and like the other day, Charity was like, well, I sold something to a loyal customer. Well, that's okay. If it's a customer reordering, if it's a new loyal customer, if anything, and it can even be, you know, sometimes we really neglect our DTs. It could be even someone who hasn't ordered in a while. You can call that person, say, hey, how you doing? Have you heard about the new coffee? You know, just get them engaged, and I will even count that as a good one. If you are talking to your old DTs or people that has is not as active as before, but if you reach out to them and tell them about, remember that our distributors sometimes are our customers, not sometimes, they're always our customers. We are responsible to tell them the promotions, and we're responsible to tell them about the new products. Not everyone is working their business on social media. Not everyone actually goes and look at their emails. So once in a while, it's nice to pick up the phone. I have the problem that I'm so Mexican that I pick up the phone and my DTs don't answer the phone. They will call me back in a messenger or send me a message. Because they're not used to people calling them. But some people do want, and you just do whatever. I'm not telling on you guys. It's just like, you don't work with everyone the same way. If you have noticed that the person doesn't answer messages and takes forever to look at them, that's not a person that you should be messaging. That's a person you should be calling, because they are not looking at the message, and they're of course not looking at the email either. So pick up the phone, be personal, call people. You are going to sell 3 products tomorrow to anybody, and be grab cash. It could be loyal customers. It could be a distributor that hasn't ordered in a while. Okay, so here we go. We have send the self-evaluation thing to your upline. Get 3 new names every day. So that has to be like every day on your list, even if I don't say it. Sell the 3 products. Read the next chapter in your book, which should be number 3 of part 2, I think. Yep, because I think the first part is only 3 chapters, and then you move to the second part of it. So it should be on number 3 of the second part of the book. Your power hour, which we should all be doing also. And then 1 one-on-one. No, I'm sorry, 3 one-on-one about a product or business. And those 3 one-on-one are going to give you the 3 products you're going to sell. So that, don't take that as like, oh, another one. You're gonna have to do it anyways to sell those 3 products. So just count them as as the same. Okay, you guys have any questions? No?
Well, Carolyn, are you my upline that I should report to?
Yes, you can report to me.
Okay.
And remember, she's not your boss, and I'm not your boss. This is just like a feedback that we're giving you to help you get better at your business. And we're not gonna say like, oh, you have to do this, or just give you like an opinion of where we think you should work. And please have an open heart to it. Like, we're not gonna be trying to hurt you. The less that we want to do is hurt someone. What I'm learning in my leadership training is that you guys have come to my business, and you have been entrusted to me by God, and your heart is something I really need to protect. I want you to be happy, and I want you to be successful. So never ever take something that Caroline or I said in the wrong way. Remember, we're going away from the drama, and we're going to have a nice attitude, a positive attitude. So if no one else has a question, I want to show you something I'm doing. Not on this one. Well, I made these things a while ago, and I was working. Yeah, so I'm going to take this one because this one is the one that the things are falling off. So I did this like for shows and all that. But now this is going to be my wall of recognition. So I cut some, I will say like gem form like diamonds. And so for this month, I'm gonna have three rubies, which is Kayla and Charity and Adriana, and their names are gonna go like right there, like somewhere in here. And then I'm gonna have stars under them, and I am going to call everyone and tell them where are they on their volume and everything, and we're gonna be recognizing people like the whole month, just cheering each other's up every day. Like, you're so close, like, just we're going to create this energy in our team so that people will promote and keep promoting, because everyone on this training is going to be a diamond by January. So that is the goal, that you go up, that your check will double or triple, or I don't know, and I was talking to Lily before, you guys, and I said, Lily, you think I can be a triple diamond by January? And he goes, well, if you believe it. And I said, well, I have this person and this person and this person. I said, but wait a minute, I need 2 diamonds besides the double diamond, right? And I'm like, I only have Kayla outside this person. Kayla will be a diamond, but where is my other diamond? And she goes, you're so far from faith. I'm like, what do you mean? And she goes, well, faith is to believe even when you don't see it. So you see Kayla and you see Charity and you go, there is my diamond and my double diamond. But then you don't see that other person because it's not on your team yet, and you're doubting. And that was my lesson for today. And I hope that helps you in some way. She was like, you need to believe it even when you can't see it. That is faith. I was like, thank you, friend. And I was like, okay. She goes, hi. She goes, you have to find someone who wants to be a diamond in 30 days or in 9 days, like that one lady. And I was like, okay, I got it. But, just have faith. I know I'm telling you, you're going to be a diamond by January, and you're like, how? No one is working. I have nobody to work with. I have no volume. How am I going to get to diamond? Well, we're going to take it step by step, and you just need to be doing the task that I'm telling you. By January, by the end of January, you will be a diamond. Just have faith. You can't see it, but it's there. Like, faith is seeing without seeing. I don't know if I say it the right way, but Caroline probably has a better description of what faith is. But today I had my good share of lesson on that one from Lily. So just to let you know, I'm looking for a person who wants to go diamond in 3 months besides my 2 diamonds right here. So if you know someone, just kidding. Just kidding. So do you guys have any questions? I'm actually like giving you tips from the other one because I'm so excited about the other one, and I know you guys are all leaders here, and you might be able to use this for your teams. So do you guys have any questions? No? Carol, do you want to add anything?
No, tonight I'm going to be quiet.
Okay, so one word.
I talk too much.
It was a good talk though. Do you guys, one word, how do you feel today? What are you taking from today's Zoom or training or whatever you guys call it? One at a time. Kayla, run. You see Kayla running when I said what?
I got a lot of work. A lot of work.
You feel like you're overwhelmed with all this work?
No, I'm saying I have a lot to do. A lot of work.
But how do you feel? Do you feel happy, excited, overwhelmed?
Out of my 4 that I have scheduled for tomorrow, 2 are holding and 1 was rescheduled for Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And I'm just staying positive. Mm-hmm. That's all I can do. And I got, believe me, I got potential customers in Jordan and Scotland. And I'm thinking, how are they going to get any products because we're not there? So it's funny, but I'm going to find a way.
You will. For sure you will.
We're
Okay.
in Scotland, right?
I
Mari?
think we are in Scotland. Yeah. I
Scotland,
believe.
yes. Jordan is in Africa or Middle East, so no.
But Scotland, I
Air
think,
Force, military base, Carolyn?
oh,
Oh,
all
yeah,
the military bases we are.
Yeah,
W-
anywhere in the
can,
world.
if it's military, it's fine. I think she's doing, she's teaching and she's like a missionary.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah,
but
if, if they have the military address, which is the APO, then it's
Yeah.
fine.
okay. Or I can sign up a U.S. Address and then they can mail it to her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna start calling names up. Charity, how do you feel today? What
You
are
want
you
the
feeling?
truth?
Huh? I want
Said
the
you want the
positive
truth?
truth. Remember?
Oh,
Positive
okay.
all the
I
way.
was like, I'm feeling kind of defeated at the moment, but optimistic. There.
Okay. That's my girl. Great job. How are you feeling?
Who?
Did you say, yeah, Kristen or Christy?
Is
Kristen.
Kristen. Mhm.
I'm trying to think of a good word. Because I am feeling a little overwhelmed, especially because I have 2 days of work coming up, and that's my biggest, I guess, downfall. Because when I'm at work, I'm there for 16 hours. But in my head, I'm trying to think of a word. Because I was trying to plan on who I could speak to actually at work while I'm at work about products to try and do double work. So I am feeling optimistic is a good one, Charity, but I have to think of a different one. Can I defer for a minute? Come back to me.
Sure. Let's go with Kayla.
I would have to say I feel appreciative for all like what you're giving me and then what I'm taking in and all the people I've talked to and what like they say that they're gonna join and stuff, but usually it takes them a while but appreciative that at some point they'll come around
And remember, we're creating a different energy around us. We're creating this new positive that they are going to join because they see that on us. Plus, you have been losing so much weight that people now are starting to believe. So you can do it. Okay, who's next?
All right, I thought of a word. My word is hopeful. I'm feeling hopeful.
I like that word. Yeah, I use it pretty much for probably the whole 21 days. My first one. Because like you, it was like it was so much resistance in my life about these 21 days. Like during those 21 days, I have an event with the Catholic schools and there was conferences. So my 2 part-time jobs became like full-time for a week. And it was crazy. Like there was 1 week, like from Monday to Wednesday, I worked straight hours. Like I could not, and then I have to prepare the Zooms and everything. And I was going crazy. Thursday, I put the kids on the bus and I crashed in the bed. I said, I'm taking some time off because I'm going to go crazy. And then I got up and started going again, it's like, I know how you feel because I went through that. So Charity left. Oh, she told me her word. Okay. May?
I guess the word is positive. I'm focusing on being positive about everything, looking for the future. I posted this on my Facebook, this goat that went all the way to the top of this hill, and there was no way that you could possibly do it. But that's the way I feel. I feel like I'm just taking one step at a time. I'm focusing one step at a time and looking towards the goal. So I'm being positive.
Perfect. Carolyn?
Oh, is my thing on? Yeah.
Hmm?
I didn't know if my microphone was on. I think my word right now is different. I think my word is grace. Just trying to have grace with myself, and because even, you know, like reaching for the goals, if I fall short of my goal, like to not have that effect, give myself like a downward spiral in my brain. You know what I mean? Because then we start back at the beginning. Like
Mhm.
here we are back at the beginning. So if we have 10 goals for today and we get 8 of them or something, and then we spend the whole rest of the time that we have in our brain telling ourselves that we failed, now we just undid the positive thinking that we worked so hard for all day.
And
You know?
just kind of like to reinforce what Caroline said, Christine, when you have those full days, I think this program was made for people that is working full time on the business. So you guys don't feel bad if you don't make all the goals. Try. Like I did it. Like I worked really hard, and I thought, why didn't I found this program when I wasn't working as much as I'm working right now? Because there was like a year that I barely did any interpreting, and I barely went out of my house, and I was posting and, you know, like doing what we always do. But I felt bad that I wasn't doing this at that time. But God's times are perfect, and this is the time that we found it, and there is a reason why. And so let's just try. I know how you feel because I felt the same way, like exactly the same way. And like Caroline said, do not feel bad if you felt short, because this program was made for people who is doing this full time. So if we achieve 80% of the goals, 60% of the goals, is good. It's better than the nothing or the 10% we were doing before we started the 21 days. So if you are doing this part-time and you have a job, you can always cut it in half and go for half of it, if that makes you feel better or is easier on you. Okay? Okay, you guys. Well, thank you for being here. Congratulations. And we will be really, I really appreciate that you are here. Remember that you are doing this for your family, and your commitment is not to me, it's not to EatWorks, it's not to Caroline, it's to yourself and your family. So we're not going to be chasing anyone, telling them to come back and do it. And have you done your homework? Did you do the task? Did you call these people? I haven't seen this or that. I think, high school is way back there. We don't need to be chasing anybody. We're all adults, and we're all here because we want to succeed in our business. And so this is just a guy, I'm just the facilitator of this. I'm sure that there is a lot more knowledgeable people in this team than me. But it just happens that I'm the one who started it, and I'm really thankful that you guys are here dealing with me and growing your business at the same time. And we are going to be such good friends. And when we see each other in conference, we're going to have this bond, like sisterhood, because we did this together and because we learned about each other's and became such a close friends, and we encourage each other. And that's pretty much to me, that's the most important thing. So you were going to say something, Caro?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so see you tomorrow.
All right. Bye.
Thank you for being here. Bye.